We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Colorado Rockies.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Germán Marquez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Hit in the air, center field. Doyle under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bouchard makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, James Wood.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And takes low for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one not close. 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1, 2, 3. Nationals go quietly. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starter, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one a little bit high. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Doyle rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. That one outside. 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And there's a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Here's Michael Tolia. Swung on, belted. That one's back. Tattooed and gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Here is Chris Bryant. To third, and that one handled. Over to first.
He's out.
Bryant out on the play. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Let's go,
Nolan Jones at the plate and takes high there. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Huh.
In the dirt.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now the 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now here is Sean Bouchard. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That's a ball.
And that's a little bit high.
2 balls.
And the count now 2-0. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Josh Bell stands in now and watches strike 1. One out, bases empty. That's a little high. And now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
There's a strike. Just missing there. It's 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. That one lifted to left. Jones makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 3 and the Nationals. Back here in Denver, leading off, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
That one ripped. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Low puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That just misses. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Left field. Wood on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Ezekiel Tovar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there for strike 1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. The Rockies tack on another with this one. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back onto the 3rd inning, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Marquez back to work. Checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. That to right. Bouchard sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, 3rd baseman, Jose Tena.
Now the 3rd baseman, Jose Tena.
Let's go, Rockies!
Tena getting to start at 3rd in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stallings collects, fires to 1st. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Two outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. That one hit to right. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. That one almost got him.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. And it's a full count. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Bryant now. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Not close with that one. Yeah, that's ball 2. Fought off foul. Good job to fight that one off. Comes a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. Now here's Nolan Jones. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And he pumps it a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
One down, base is empty. And
One
that's
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. To the right side, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run, and the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth, up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jones on the move to the gap. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
Now the left fielder, James Wood, went down on strikes his first time through. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bouchard makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 outs,
Josh
base is
Bell.
empty. Here's Josh Bell. His first at bat was a strikeout. Down and away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they inch closer. It's 5-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Luis Garcia now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. Misses off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope. Ball 2.
And that one is inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Three-one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner at first with 2 away. Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a slider in there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Marquez over to first. Garcia back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2. Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it stays fair. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now Jose Tena.
Inside.
First pitch just misses. Two on, 2 outs. That clips the corner. Fastball is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. That one fouled off.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Two and 2.
And that's down and away. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics. and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And that one hammered. Young going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rockies 5 and the Nationals 2. Back here in Denver, ready now for the 5th inning. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young.
Let's go, Rockies.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Nationals, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Up next for Washington, shortstop.
So the Nets lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside low, ball 1. The Nationals trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to first, boots it, gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Popped in the air, left field. Jones makes the catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Nationals 2.
Now pitching for the
DJ
Nationals.
Hers takes over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So digging in, Ryan McMahon.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
Man at first, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to low. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First baseman, Michael Tolia.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Tolia. A little bit low. And that is ball one.
No strike.
And that drops in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 and 2.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to low. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're still out in front 5-2. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Up now for Washington, James Wood. Marquez back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. Strike one.
3-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Doyle puts it away. One up, one down.
Now that first baseman.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Lowe, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Popped up left side. Tovar hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Josh Bell.
2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, Rockies.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Doyle should have this one. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Bryant now. That one's upstairs, ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Sims getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Let's go,
And
Brian.
a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2-2 now.
3 balls,
Upstairs.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. 1 for 2. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-2. And downstairs.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Wood going back on this one. Makes the catch, inning over. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Grounds one to short. Sends it to Tolia. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Digging in, Keibert Ruiz. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Luis Peralta, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Halverson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The Nats trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Lifted in the air, right field. Bouchard on the move. They got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena.
Let's go, Rockies!
And that one almost hit him.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Clips the corner. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 5 and the Nationals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard.
There's a strike at the knees.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
1-1. Two and one.
And a strike in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
Jacob Stallings now. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Inside, just missed. Bouchard on at first. Nobody out. Late on that fastball.
1 and 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Now batting.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
2 and 2.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
McMahon, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Wood makes the play, and that will end the inning. So one left for Colorado, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Seth Halverson.
For the Rockies. Number 54.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Center fielder Jacob Young.
Let's go, Seth.
And a first offering, a fastball for a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black.
Let's go, Rockies.
That misses, and it's 1-1. And that one missing low.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Let's go, Rockies!
That one in there across the letters. On the ground to the left. McMahon fires over to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Washington.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lucas Sims.
Lucas Sims.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's go, Rockies!
The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. To the right side, Garcia. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting. First baseman, Michael
Tolia digging in for the Rockies.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Let's go, Rockies!
Pitch
Nope,
misses
that's off the
inside, and that's ball 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And 2 away now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
KB takes low.
1-0.
And a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching.
Back
for the
now,
Rockies.
and on the mound, the closer, Tyler
Number
Kinley.
40.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game is on the plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Jimmy Wood.
Wood leading things off and takes a strike. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Hard hit left side. On to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. Kinley in his 7th season. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that one sliced foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And they count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. He's going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. The Nationals down to their final strike. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Second baseman.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Just missed. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's in there. And the count even at 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.